If you can't find 5 hours in your week to look after yourself,
You're full of shit.
You're full of shit, correct. Meals are kept simple, straightforward. There's stuff you can plan in advance. Everything's kept nice, clean, concise.
And it's all built for your lifestyle, isn't it?
That's right.
Okay, here we are at Powerhouse Gym in Bayswater, Melbourne, Victoria, with MPT Rebuild and Success client Josh Weaire. Got that right?
Yep, that's it.
So today we're here to train back and traps, and we're going to have a chat about how you've lost the best part of 30 kilos.
Near enough to, yep.
In about 12 months, I think, from memory.
Yeah, 11 months, yeah.
11 months, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But one of those months, I think you were sick, weren't you?
Yeah,
So let's call it 30 kilos in 10 months.
round figures, that's fine.
Done. Awesome. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start off today with some close grip underhand pull downs. We're going to do 3 or 4 warm-up sets, building in towards our working sets. And then I think we're going to try some chin-ups, aren't we?
I think so.
Some chin-ups that you definitely wouldn't have been able to do 30 kilos ago.
No. Correct.
So let's get into it.
Many reps later.
Go here, man. Pull with the lats. Beautiful. All here. There you go. And it's your last warm-up, so don't go to failure. That's close enough. Beauty. Two more together. You got a spot, use the lats. I'm off. Chest up. Good. Okay, so while we're catching our breath in between sets, tell me, man, what was your rebuild results?
So I started at 108 kilos. The original goal was to get down to 95 in 12 weeks, so we did that in 7 weeks.
Wow.
Came out at about 91 kilos round figures, so 17 kilos first 12 weeks. Now we're going on to lose 28 kilos.
28 kilos?
No, near enough to 30 kilos.
Yeah, 29 and
29 and change, yeah.
Yeah. In 10 months, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. And what would you say the results have been other than just the weight loss, as far as like energy, mindset, strength?
All of the above. Yeah, more energy. I can keep up with a toddler that's running around flat out now. Strength-wise, yeah. Works easier. Missus loves it. I love it. Go from size 3XL shirts down to medium shirts, size 40 pants down to 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nothing but positivity.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've done our 2 heavy working sets on pull downs. Now we're going to do some wide grip chin ups. Now tell me, man, you started your rebuild at 108 kilos?
Yep.
How many chin ups could you do at 108 kilos?
One with the worst form you've ever seen.
What was that, -4?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Okay, so you've lost 30 kilos, let's call it 30 kilos. How many chin ups are you going to get today?
8 to 10, somewhere there,
8
maybe
to 10.
better.
Fantastic. Awesome. Let's do it. Okay, so 10 months in, you're 30 kilos down.
Yep.
You rebuilt. Before the rebuild, mate, what were you skeptical about? Whether it was from your own perspective of, I'm too busy, I run a business, I've got a new kid,
Yep.
or whether it was about me being an online coach?
Yep. So probably the same thing that a lot of people have said before is, I've stumbled across you on an advertisement on a reel and went, who's this bloke? Am I going to sign up this and get a call from a call centre in overseas somewhere, get sold something that's just snake oil? Yeah, of course, skeptical of myself. Can I commit to this? Will I commit to this? I've tried that many things before and yeah, it'll stay for 4, 5, 6 weeks, whatever it is, but it's not sustainable, or I lose interest, or however else it is.
Yeah.
All that usual self-doubt, can I do this? Will I do this? and who am I working with? But get into it, you know, have the sales chat, B-man, and then get to, all right, Mike will give you a call. It's like, oh, the bloke whose name's on the door is going to ring me and talk about this.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Okay, awesome.
Many reps later.
Okay, so we just got done with 2 wide grip pull-ups. Now we can do a cable row. But before we do, mate, I want to ask you, before the rebuild, what were some of the things that you had tried to do to lose weight?
Yep, pretty much anything that doesn't involve surgical intervention or medical intervention. So we're talking keto, body trim, slim fast, opti-fast, light and easy, intermittent fasting, Noom, mad muscles.
The Max's Challenge, I think.
Max's Challenge, subs, V-shred,
Wow.
all the bullshit you can buy.
Man shakes?
Man shake a couple of times.
Wow.
Yeah, everything you can buy from online advertising, I've tried.
Wow.
And same thing as I've mentioned before is nothing was sustainable.
Yeah.
You could do it for 6 weeks, 12 weeks, and then you'd go straight back to where you started.
Okay, so you'd lose a bit of weight doing those things, but then you'd put it
lose
back on.
2, 3, 4 kilos over 10, 12 weeks, nothing outrageous, but you'd learn nothing. You got to the end of it and go off the shakes or whatever, and you're straight back where you started.
Yeah.
Many reps later. Many reps later.
All right, so as a new father, your daughter's
3 years old shortly, yep.
3 years old, turning 3, and you're a busy business owner. You're putting in 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week.
Yep.
How is the rebuild system and what we've done with you, how does that fit into your busy lifestyle?
So in fact, we keep it to 5 sessions a week, average about an hour at a time. If you can't find 5 hours in your week to look after yourself,
You're full of shit.
you're full of shit, correct. Meals are kept simple, straightforward. There's stuff you can plan in advance. So, you can meal prep for a week. Everything's kept nice, clean, concise, simple.
Yeah, and it's all built for your lifestyle, isn't it?
That's right,
So
it's all built around
what time you can get into the gym,
Yep.
what time you can get lunch, what time you can get dinner, what time you can snack, what time you want to snack.
And even down to the days where I'm on the road, say, it's coach, I'm on the road today, I need something quick and easy for lunch. Go here, get a salad, get a this, get a that.
Go to Subway, go to Nando's, whatever it may be.
Compromise this way,
Excellent.
that little bit of customization on the run.
Yeah, so basically, in other words, we've made it fit in with your lifestyle.
Fit in with my lifestyle.
As a busy
Correct.
business owner and a new dad.
Yep, definitely.
Amazing, fantastic. And going back to what you were saying earlier about the things like your man shake, your Max's Challenge, the plethora of lists that you had tried earlier, it's very generic kind of stuff.
It's cookie cutter.
It's not custom built for you.
You'll do this and sell the next person, sell the next person, sell the next person, so on.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work.
And would you say that the lifestyle we have you doing now is relatively easy to maintain?
Yep.
Even if it's at an 80-20 kind of balance principle?
Correct, yeah. If you want the best results, it's 100% compliance. If you want to maintain, it's easy to maintain.
That's it, yeah, perfect, awesome. So you think this physique and this result you've gotten now, you'll be able to maintain that moving forward and sustain it?
Yep. Yeah, this should see me through to 40, 50 as long as I keep up with it.
Love it. Okay, so we just got done with cable rows. Now we're going to move into a chest supported row where we can focus on the mid-back, the rhomboids and mid-traps. So we'll do 2 working sets on here and then we'll move over and do some shrugs. Okay, so early on you were mentioning some of the things that you had tried before doing the rebuild with us. Have you ever tried an in-person PT?
Before this, I had a pretty average experience with in-person PTs. I signed up with Man, the guru at the local gyms. Yep, come on with me for 12 weeks, I'll get you lean and fit. Out of 12 sessions he was supposed to turn up to, he turned up to 0. The few times I saw him in the gym, he completely shunned me.
Wow.
And the old meal plan was, have a YoPro for breakfast and have tuna and rice for lunch, and that's what you're eating 7 days a week, every week. Generic cookie cutter, no customer service, just terrible.
Yeah, and just to touch on a side note with that, the issue with PTs is they're very fickle. It's a very fickle industry.
Yes.
A lot of young people hear the Michelle Bridges ad about how to make 100 grand a year.
Yep.
Work your own hours, be your own boss, do all that stuff. And these young kids are thinking it's easy without the passion for it, which you need. Trust me, you need the passion for it.
Yep, no
and then
experience.
unfortunately, yeah.
Yep, no experience in customer service, no idea how to run a business, don't know how to plan the time.
Correct. And unfortunately, you guys, you blokes, that genuinely want to get a result. You don't know any better. You go to the local PT, you think because he's a PT and he's got his certificate that he knows what he's doing. Little do you know, he's in between careers trying to find himself, and you guys are the ones that end up
We
being
cop the
hurt.
short end of the stick every time.
Yeah. And it's not a pandemic in the industry, but it is very common in the industry. Not all PTs are bad, like this guy was, but the industry as a whole, people don't stay a PT for long.
No.
You either rise up and you become the category king and then typically will go online or become an influencer, or you leave within 6 months. Like, that's just the industry. It's much like real estate. When the guys go into real estate, they can't hack it, they're gone. So it's interesting that you had that experience, but the thing I love about you and a lot of other of our clients is you've been burnt before, but then you're still willing to trust us and give us a go.
Yes.
So what do you think that was? Was that the guarantee that we offer?
The guarantee was definitely part of it. The lose the weight or get your money back. I thought, well, no risk then. I can get out of it if it comes to that.
Yep.
But like I said before, it was that the initial thing, talking to a guy whose name's on the door, the honesty straight up. You could tell from the get-go that this was legitimate. You cared about your clients. You're in it because you love it. Not just to make the dollars.
Amazing.
Many reps later.
All right, so we're finished with our mid-back row over here, and we're about to move over to barbell shrugs. But before we go into it, mate, I wanted to ask you, so a lot of guys coming into the rebuild, a lot of hesitation is that the missus is not going to be on board, it's going to be too hardcore, it's not going to be implementationable into the family life. Was your missus skeptical at start?
My missus has seen me do a lot of these things before and seen me start and fail, so of course
Waste money.
Correct. So she was a bit skeptical, no, are you going to stick with it? But of course, once she saw first 3 weeks of results just flying in, she could see the value in it and she was on board, 100%.
Fantastic.
See me losing weight and she was probably my biggest supporter in the whole thing.
You're a lucky man.
I am.
Not every man has the wife support him, unfortunately.
No.
And is the implementation of what you've learned through nutrition and training from the rebuild, has that been implemented into your family's life at all? Like I think you were saying earlier.
100%. So the meals we're eating, the meals we're cooking, they are, for lack of a better way to put it, family friendly. What I eat, my wife eats, my 2, nearly 3-year-old daughter eats. You can adapt it to suit. It's something you can eat day in, day out, the whole family without too much of a drama.
Fantastic. And you were saying earlier that she started eating a similar plan and has lost.
Yeah, so the wife's been following along with me for the last 6 weeks now and lost nearly 7 kilos.
Wow.
Sort of following along with the exercise and the food and
amazing.
Working clean.
Yeah, which I mean, that is a side benefit, is now that dad and mum know how to eat and how to be healthy and live optimally, that's going to be duplicated.
What'll come up the same, correct.
Correct, yeah, amazing, man.
Many reps later. Many reps later.
Okay, so 10 months down, best part of 30 kilos lost.
Yep.
You're feeling good, you put on size, you look great. Would you say that the MPT Rebuild online program met your expectations?
Exceeded, by far.
I'll take that.
When I came into this, I wanted to get back to what I was at my wedding, which was 95 kilos, 13 kilos down. Like I said before, we did that in 7 weeks out of 12. Then my lofty goal was 85 kilos. Well, we did that in about 20 weeks.
Yep.
I said, well, let's go the impossible goal, 10% body fat, and here I am.
We're pretty close, if not
Near
there.
enough too.
Yeah. What did your last scan say?
10.2.
10.2%. So we got to 10% body fat.
We got the 10%
Fantastic.
round figures.
Yeah, amazing. And I mean, Josh is making it sound easy, but the reality is that you followed the plan as well.
Correct.
So I know that the plan works, the system works. I customize it to the individual, their scan, their age, their height, their fucking everything.
Yep.
The biggest challenge for me as a coach is getting the client to do it.
Yes.
And you were fantastic. You followed everything. You were like, what I call it is robotic adherence. So you
Yes.
stuck to things like a robot. If it wasn't on the plan, it didn't enter your mouth.
Yep.
And that's why you got such insane results so quickly.
Correct.
So it's a credit to you, man. Congratulations on a rebuild.
Thank you.
All the best in the future. Perfect. Okay, so we're finished back in traps.
Yep.
Congratulations on a 30 kilo rebuild. We got you down to 10%. I guess, have you got any final words or anything you'd say to somebody that's a bit skeptical, a bit on the fence, they don't know whether they can do it, or they're skeptical about me as an online coach still?
Yep. Look, if you're out there, you're considering it, thinking about it, put your balls on the line, put the money on the table and commit. I promise you hit this thing with 100% commitment, you do what you're told, you will lose the weight. It's simple science. It works.
And this is coming from somebody that literally tried everything else available to lose the weight.
You name it, I tried it. So, and this just works.
Yeah, amazing. Not only does it work, but it's pretty sustainable too,
It's
right?
sustainable.
Fits in
You
with
can
your
do it for
lifestyle.
life.
Yeah. Oh man, congrats on a good rebuild.
Thank you.